Hello, good evening, kia ora, and welcome to John Smith Stadium for this second round clash, the opening game of the second round. It'll be John McCartney and the New Zealand Kiwis taking on Justin Monkey and the Ireland Wolfhounds. What a game, what a blockbuster this is going to be. Plenty on the line for both teams. And joining me in the box, special guest commentator Riley Murray. And Riley, how are we feeling for this game? What are we looking forward to?
Hey Sonny, thanks for having me. I'm really looking forward to seeing if Ireland can bounce back here. It's do or die for them. There's a lot on the line. They just gave us a terrible performance last week against Pacifico. It was just really hard to watch as a fan. But this week they have a chance to, fix everything, make themselves get back into this competition, and let's hopefully see if they can put something up a lot better than last week.
As Kawal gets us underway, and it was a big game for Pacifica last week when they took down Ireland 42-6. The Kiwis getting up over Great Britain 32-24, and with the results pending how this will all shape up for the final, it's a do-or-die game for Ireland. They need to win here tonight. They need to beat the Kiwis. As we see Corey Bell off to a hot start. He gets a line break, gets him inside Kiwi half. And for New Zealand, if they win here tonight, they'll be a shoo-in to make the Six Nations final, top of Pool D. They'll need to rely on on Europe to beat Great Britain. And if they win here tonight, they will be qualified for the Six Nations final just 2 rounds in. So a lot to play for both sides. As we see fifth and last, Ben O'Donnell takes the contact. The dish it back in the pocket. Patrick Corcoran making the move to lock this week. Once on the return, and he gets a nice Irish welcome there. But Riley, this Kiwi side, very stacked indeed. What do you think? They're going to break open the play here. Damien Moana at 13, straight through the middle. Corey Bell's going to have to try and chase him down. And they finally get to him, but second inside Ireland half.
Yeah, Damien Moana just having a huge impact straight off the bat. And here he is, Chance Bunce, also just stepping some blotter there with yellow headgear. Just New Zealand turning it up very quickly here.
Oh, draw play inside to Aaron White. And the Kiwis will score the first try of the game. And what a way to start for the men in black. Well, the men in white and black. Off to an early lead here, courtesy of an Aaron White try. He just found his way around the traffic jam there. And it was open passes for him, Riley. Not a good start for the Irish, but the Kiwis flying here now.
Yeah, not a great start at all. New Zealand just scoring with their first possession, and it's caused for a bit of an obstruction there. Just player running behind another player, obstructing Ireland defence. But the ref has called it a try at the end of the day. But we'll see if Ireland can produce something a bit better than that in defence, because that was a bit diabolical from him.
Yeah, and the crowd were not happy with that one either. Aaron White just running inside that passage of play, but nonetheless it's a 6-0 lead to the Kiwis. And what a start it's been in rainy conditions here. And just as you would have seen before, that black armbands on the jerseys that will be worn throughout this round. We pay a great tribute to the grandfather of Will Kay, who unfortunately did pass earlier this week. So on behalf of the SRL community, we send our best wishes to Will Kay and his family. As we see now, second tackle on the hit up the Kiwis, straight through. Oh, Rahul Kawal. And it's going to be a good battle of the forward packs, Riley. I think Ireland last week, they know they need to tighten up here, and there's been a few changes with the lineup, and we should see a better showing from them, particularly from this forward pack.
Yeah, the forward pack just strengthened up a little bit, a few movements, a few changes, especially with Corcoran going to lock. It should hopefully make Ireland a little bit more competitive in the middle there and keep them a bit better defensively.
McCartney will just send it downfield. Ben O'Donnell on the return. Can't put a step on, and he's wrapped in a wall of white defenders. First tackle now. The Irish swing it out to Shannon Freeburn on the sideline. Risky play here considering the wet conditions, but Ireland, they've got a bit of desperation about them, you'd have to say. They have to throw the dice. They have to take the risks. They're playing for their tournament. They're playing for their final hopes. Third tackle inside Kiwi half. They go back inside to Patrick Corcoran. Corcoran making the shift from hooker to lock for this round. And he's been in great form there in clubland for the Warriors, as we see Liam Ryan now looking to have a better game than last week. Was held relatively quiet. Fifth and last, 7 minutes in. The Irish drop back in the pocket. It's Cyrus Marks, the left centre, and he'll just stab it towards Cooper Gronk. Gronk with a bit of space. Gronk turns him inside out, but he's brought down in a great tackle there. Not sure who it was. I think it was Cyrus Marks. And that one, a bit of luck there for the Irish, Riley. You don't want to see the Kiwis break those lines that easy.
Yeah, absolutely. That was amazing work by Cyrus there. He just stopped a certain try. There's not much more you can ask from the centre there. That was just pure determination.
Yeah, and then unchanged lineup for New Zealand after their win against Great Britain last week. They don't want to change anything. You see Tatata Maxwell on the wing. He's going to be taken out into touch, to the roar of the Irish fans in attendance. And there we go. Ireland with a great defensive play there, courtesy of Shannon Freeburn. He just chased up to Tatata Maxwell, drags him into touch, and that's a great play there from Freeburn.
Yeah, it's huge from Shazza. He just absolutely putting some pressure on that New Zealand backline there. And at the moment, Ireland, their backline is just putting on a lot of work in that defence.
Yeah, and it's going to be a tough slog for the men in green. We see Paddy Corcoran now running up against a few familiar faces from the Warriors. Like Sir John McCartney, Chance Bunce. And all good offload there. Back to Paddy Corcoran, getting very active in the set. Dustin Monkey, the captain, trying to lead by example. Cut out ball to Liam Ryan, but he's just driven back there. Logan Strange in to make the tackle alongside his teammate. Fifth and last now. 10 minutes played. Ireland drops short. They go to Paddy Corcoran, and Corcoran will just send it downfield. Bit of an angle on it. Cooper Gronk is there and waiting, and Gronk is dragged down by Cyrus Marks, and that's been a good battle early on here, Riley. That Cooper Gronk and Cyrus Marks battle on that left edge there.
Yeah, Cyrus has been marking him very well so far, and hopefully he can just keep up that good performance that he's having at the moment, because he's just been very strong in the Ireland defence.
Well, takes the contact now. The Kiwis inside opposition 40 as they go left to Moana. Flat ball to Kobe Johnston. About 39 metres gained on this set. On your Six Nations coverage, SRL TV is the spot to be. John McCartney now on fifth and last. Goes to the corner. Bit of space there. Kobe Kelly steps one. He runs to the outside. Tries to cut back in. But he's going to have to do better than that to get past Chance Bunce. That is going to be a task in itself, as Kerrigan now back through the middle. Shifting from lock to the front row in this game. From last week's result, as we see Monkey now. Gets them just in front of the 40. Third tackle to go short. Corcoran out to Riley Murray. And Riley Murray putting in a good performance last week for his standards. He put a big shot on Tim James, and that one was heard throughout the stadium. It was a bone rattler tackle. But then last now, Ireland inside opposition half. They drop back in the short pocket. Callaghan's there. They go to the corner of Cooper Gronk once again, and he's got a bit of space. Watch out! He gets past one, and it'll be... Oh, he shrugs him off! Cooper Gronk, great run there. And Riley, that kick return game of Cooper Gronk, that's something to watch out for. It's proven pretty deadly early in this first half.
Yeah, so far Gronk has just been amazing. Always devastating in his run so far, and he's just leaving this Ireland defensive line to try and get him after he makes a break. It's been really good.
They go short ball. John McCartney now, the captain, getting his first win as Kiwis captain last week, looking to back it up here tonight. Rohan Cabral now gets him about 5 from the line. 70 gained, fifth and last. Where will they go? New Zealand, it's a grubber. Who's going to pick it up? Oh, they leave it. Oh, and Kobe Johnston just lets it go. He's blown the opportunity. It was right there. It was a sitter. And Riley, if you're Ireland, you are probably counting your blessings after that one.
Yeah, probably a mini heart attack there. Johnston probably just gone a bit too quick. He couldn't put the brakes on and put the ball down. He maybe saw his mum in the crowd there and wanted to give her a little high five or something, but yeah, very lucky for Ireland there. The luck is coming out for the Irish at the moment.
Yeah, Kobe Johnson. Maybe it's the wet conditions. Maybe he slipped over a bit as he tried to put it down. Of course, the end goal is in the Northern Hemisphere, a bit shorter than the standard fields that we use in the SRL. Nonetheless, now Liam Ryan gets him inside the opposition half for tackle. They go short to Corcoran. Draw pass there to Justin Monkey, and Monkey will get them inside the 40. Only 32 gained on this set. Ireland now drop it back to Callaghan. Callaghan towards the corner he goes, opposite corner this time. TTM's there and waiting, steps through, nearly gets past Corey Bell. But the experience of Corey Bell, the defensive acumen. So it's going to be a chance to get past, and it's a knock on, and the Irish fans roar now. They're up in arms, they finally got a bit of luck on their way here. And just like that, they give it back, and Jaden White might be gone all the way on the counter-attack. And Riley, a tough watch there. Ireland with a prime opportunity, and they just give it away. Just like that, Kobe Johnston on the left edge with an offload to McCartney. We'll get to you in a second, Riley. It's looking a bit dangerous now. The Kiwis already on the 10. Inside the red zone, draw pass there to Cabal, and Cabal driven back, third tackle. The Ireland goal line defense on the ropes now as they try and hold for another set. Fourth tackle, the Kiwis getting closer to the line. They go inside, Chance Bunce scores the second try of the night for New Zealand. And Bunsen gets them on the board. 10-0 kick to come.
Yeah, that was just a bit diabolical there from Ireland. They finally get given some good field position and straight away just thrown in interceptors. It's just showing a lack of drive there, just not backing themselves and making these silly errors, just not making life easy for them at all. We saw the exact same thing last week, and it's why Pacifica were able to take such a huge lead against them.
And Cabal with a kick from the left-hand side. It was slotted to make it 12-0. Almost a quarter of the way through this game, your second round of the Six Nations tournament. It is the Kiwis with a 12-0 lead, and off the back of a crucial mistake, Ireland getting possession inside the Kiwis half, a full set of 6 before the reverse inside out play. They took the risk early, and it just it did not work, to say the least. But nonetheless, there's plenty of time left to go, and Ireland just need to tidy it up here. They've got a great crowd here in attendance. They know how important this game is. And New Zealand with the upper hand at the moment as Barner takes the contact. First tackle now, New Zealand shift it right to Chance Bunce. Watch out, he might cut inside. Corey Bell's there to wrap him up though. Great tackle. Second now, the Kiwis already at the halfway line. Substitutes coming on for them as we see Cooper Gronk on the right edge. Corey Bell there once again. And Corey Bell, he's been called upon a lot early in this first half. And you've got to wonder how much gas he'll have in the tank for the attacking opportunities. Our fifth and last now, 80 gained on this set. The men from Aotearoa will play the ball. Aaron White to Jaden White, and they give it to Moana, who'll just send it high. Who's going to be under it? And Ben O'Donnell, great catch there. But he's wrapped up in a good tackle as well on the kick chase.
Yeah, Ben O'Donnell just doing a very good job there. Ireland just spreading it a little bit, but nothing doing right there. Moving back nicely by New Zealand. Ireland, they just need to try and make something happen. And Johnson, he's going to try and make that happen. That's a good one for them.
It's a great break there from Chad Johnson, trying to inspire his team and get a spark going as Paddy Corcoran is dragged down, still inside their own half. They might try a 40-20 here. They go to Callaghan, and Callaghan will send it downfield. Does it have the angle? No, it doesn't. Doesn't have the strength as well, doesn't have the power, but great tackle on the reinforcements there to stop Bunce from getting through. Cut out ball to Logan. Guys now coming off the bench. Melbourne Storm second rower, Chance Bunce breaks the line once again. Corey Bell forced to get him, but great great ankle tap there, diving tackle. And the Wolfhounds on the ropes. They shift their left to Tyler Maxwell. Fourth tackle already inside the red zone now. The Kiwis give it inside ball. Guys gets it. He's dragged down by Liam Rogers. 66 gain on the set. Fifth and last. Where will they go? The Kiwis, they drop it to McCartney. It's a high bomb, but it's shallow. Who's going to be there? It's Kobe Kelly. And Ireland doing a good job under the high balls, Riley, but they need to start getting out of their own end.
Yeah, Ireland's just done a very good job trying to stop these high bombs from turning into tries. But they're just having a lot of trouble trying to work this ball out of their own end here. The New Zealand defensive line has just been impeccable.
Yeah, and Liam Rogers, great run there, straight through the gap he goes. Ball tackle, they might line up in formation for the kick. I think that's what they're going to do. They go right, it's Callaghan. Callaghan stabs it. It's got a good angle on it. Will it have the bounce? Oh, and Bunce takes it out into touch. And a great kick there from Callaghan, Riley. Ireland with a chance now inside the red zone. Their first look inside the red zone, I believe.
Yeah, that's a huge play from Callaghan. That is exactly what Ireland needed. Now they just need to use this opportunity and get some points on board.
And the wet conditions playing a part. Buncey just deciding to risk it, but it was very slippery out there, the surface. But now, with a chance to finally get some points on the board, Ireland inside the red zone. Inside to Callaghan they go, and he will just take the tackle. Wrapped up by two defenders. Second now. Ireland play it left. Liam Ryan cut out ball. Cyrus Marks steps Logan Strange. But it'll be turned on his back there in a three-man tackle. The Kiwis just rallying up on defense. Riley Murray will have a dig now. Turned on his back. Blake Harris will call it up. Blake Harris, the former Irish half, now playing for the Kangaroos. Volunteering his time to come and officiate this game, and what a game it is. Fifth and last now. Ireland looking to finish off this set with some points. Liam Ryan sends it higher to Sweller. Tap back. Corey Bell! And it's a try for Ireland. Corey Bell gets them the first points of the game. And the Wolfhounds finally on the board. 4 points to 12. Kick to come. What a try there, Riley.
Yeah, that was a great try. Just stepping to there, leaving it. Jai McCartney clutching in air, and Corey Bell is just one of those players in this team, isn't he? Just always competing, and he's always going to be trying to get his team back into this game. That's what he's done there. Just Callaghan is the one that set it up with that amazing 40-20. Bell was the one to finish it off. Just great work from the Irishman there.
Corey Bell, Mr. Reliable. You always count on him to step up. And Callaghan will miss the first conversion, or his first conversion of the night. The score will remain 4-12 in favour of New Zealand. 27 minutes played here. And Riley, you've got to say Ireland needed to score there. That's, I think, one more unanswered try from the Kiwis. That would have dented a lot of their hopes to winning this game, but they're in it now. They're well back in the fight.
Yeah, it definitely would have hurt them conceding another try there. That missed goal kick is probably going to hurt as well. We know how important 2 points can be in the SRL, so let's hope that Ireland can just keep on putting this pressure on.
Yeah, that's a great point too. The points differential is going to play a huge factor in determining who will go through the final. It'll be the top of Pool A and Pool B that will meet to contest the Six Nations final in Manchester just a few weeks away as they go inside to Christie. They'll tackle inside their 30. Ireland working from their own half. Will they try and go for another 40-20 attempt? Riley Murray will try and give them a bit of breathing room. That'll set up an opportunity here. They line up in the formation, and that's where they'll go. Liam Ryan, I think it was over the line. It's a good kick. It sits up. Will Bunce play at it? No. He'll let it go this time. Riley, that was a great kick there from Liam Ryan. But just one step too many, and it won't be the 40-20 that they were looking for. Oh.
Yeah, just a step too many. It was very close. But Liam Ryan, nonetheless, is a pretty decent kick. And Ireland are just trying to work their way out of this kind of slump that they're in with the kicking game. And it's not ending up too bad for them at the moment. I think it's a pretty good play.
Yeah, they might have to start adapting it more as we see Rohan Kaval, the halfback, making that break there, gets him shy of the halfway on the second. Inside to Logan, guys, bumps one off, shrugs off the other, he's got space, Corey Bell's the only defender to get him, and Logan, guys, will go all the way for a great try. And New Zealand with the quick reply, get themselves back on the board, 4-16, kick to come.
Yeah, wow, that's just amazing work from Logan, guys. Nobody could even touch him. He's just been doing a great job with the Melbourne Storm in the second row for many seasons now. And it just makes you think maybe the Storm should be using him in that capacity as well. That was an amazing run from him, and I think that Storm could really benefit from using him in the front row as well with the loss of a few of their good forwards.
Yeah, that's a good point there. I can't actually, off the top of my head, can't recollect any key forwards that they're losing, but I mean, nonetheless, all jokes aside, 18-4 is the score. The New Zealand Kiwis with the lead at the moment, half an hour played. And Ireland will need to do a bit of soul searching to get back in this game. It was a blink of an eye. It felt like when they score and all of a sudden the quick reply from New Zealand. You know how devastating their attacking game is. Very good at finding the holes in the defensive line and just piercing right through. So Ireland will need to try and tighten up a bit here. 10 minutes to go, or just under 10 minutes to go in this first half as Logan Strange takes him shy of the 30. Second tackle, New Zealand give it to Thomas Wallace. Thomas Wallace coming off the bench in the Six Nations tournament. Didn't think we'd see it considering he is a Sim VP winner, but he brings a lot of impact off the bench there. As they drop it in the short pocket, Aaron White, he'll have a crack now. Will this be a 40-20? It's got the bounce, but Corey Bell, great job to just hold on to it. Steps one, Bunty's there to collect him. And that one could have turned fatal for Ireland, but they get the ball back now. Through Riley Murray they go, their vice captain. Not afraid of the contact. Second, they go back on the short side. Cut out ball, Corey Bell to Kobe Kelly. Oh, Kobe Kelly with an offload of Cyrus Marks. And the back line of Ireland doing a great job on this set to get some meters here. Cut out ball back to the middle, Bailey Wilson. It'll be fourth now, the Wolfhounds. What's the plan? They might go back to the left side, and they do. Riley Murray getting active in this set. Fifth and last now. Inside Kiwi half they go. Big kick needed. Patrick Cochran will be responsible, and he'll go with a crossfield punt. It might bounce. It does. Tiao was there. And jeez. Oh, that could have been a good try assist there if O'Donnell was maybe just half a K faster on that bounce.
Yeah, very close to turning into something troublesome for New Zealand, but now here they are, throwing the ball around. This is what you got to look out for with New Zealand. They're very skilled and their ball handling is incredible.
And a big kia ora to all the Cuzzies watching on the SRL TV coverage as Kobe Johnston. What a wrecking ball he is. He scored a magnificent try last week, weaving in and out of the fence. Almost similar to the Logan Guys try that was scored, and Caval cocks it back for a dummy, but they won't fall for it. Fifth and last, New Zealand looking to get the kickoff now. You go to Moana, and Moana will just send it downfield. Kobe Kelly on the return, watch out. He'll try and step through the gap, and he does so, but he's brought down in a good tackle by Rohan Kowal. And Ireland just struggling to get out of their own end. And I don't know who that was, but he just got absolutely folded. The number 14 for Ireland. And danger signs once again. The Kiwis get the ball just shy of the red zone, and inside they go through Logan Strange. Ireland do not want to concede another try before half-time. That would be devastating in the grand scheme of things. They need to hold on. One more set here. Second tackle. They play the ball. Bunty gives it to Caval. Flat ball to Wallace. And Wallace on the post contact. Gets a few more meters, but he's wrapped up and turned on his back. From dummy half, Jaden White going nowhere. Losing meters on the play. Fourth tackle. The Kiwis go left. Caval. Oh, he gets a flat ball out to Logan Strange. But great defense there. The Wolfhounds, one more tackle to hold on. The Kiwis, one more to score. Joe McCartney puts in a grubber, and he puts too much on it. And Ireland off the hook once again, Muzz. They'll be counting their blessings and hoping to head into the sheds without conceding any more points, as Cochran gets a great line break there to relieve a bit of pressure.
Yeah, Ireland will be counting their blessings there. They just got a few bodies on John McCartney to let him get a kick off they really liked. And Monkey just absolutely folded there. Ireland, they're just going to want to hold on to this ball until half-time, I reckon.
Yeah, they could drag it out right till the end on this set. It's only second tackle. With the offload to Peregrine, he finds space. Kerrigan on the left edge, brought down by Chance Bunce. He gets him inside the red zone, third tackle. Ireland, 40 seconds left in the first half. They go to Corey Bell. Corey Bell scores! Try time, Ireland. And it's the second try of the game for Corey Bell. And just what they needed on the brink of half-time, Riley. A great try there, and that'll do a lot for their confidence.
Yeah, well, Sonny, you know it's even better than holding the ball until half-time. It's scoring a try before half-time. Corey Bell just once again showing his masterclass. That's amazing work from him. And Ireland might just be back in this one.
They needed that, Ireland. You'd have to say one more try, and you could probably put the line through Ireland's hopes of winning this one, but they're back in it now, well and truly. And with half-time just looming around the corner, they do a lot for their momentum as Callaghan slots it from right in front. 18-10 is the score. The Kiwis with the lead. An 8-point advantage as we head into the half-time. The half-time break proudly brought to you by TBC Live. And there goes the hooter. We will get one kickoff, one more play in this half, and that'll be it. Can they pull out a rabbit off the hat, or out of the hat? Can they go coast to coast off the return? We'll have to wait and see. While taking his time now, but he'll get us back on the way. Last play of the first half. Ryan there to field it straight to Kerrigan, and he'll just take it into the sheds. We go 18-10 at half time. We'll see you in the second. Good evening and welcome back to the second half of the Six Nations Test match. Pool game between Ireland and New Zealand, where it's the Kiwis with an 18-10 lead here at John Smith Stadium. And what a game it's been from both sides, particularly the attack from the New Zealand Kiwis has really helped open this game for them. But 2 tries from Corey Bell keeps Ireland well within the fight. And Wiley, your thoughts on the first half from the Kiwis and Ireland?
Yeah, it's a great first half from the Kiwis. Just putting heaps of pressure on Gronk was just amazing as well. And here we are, Aaron White just making a huge break there. Ireland, their saving grace is Corey Bell at the moment. And he's just been clawing them back into this one. And here we are, Chance Bunce trying to make something happen, but Kerrigan does want to wrap him up. At the moment, both teams have a chance here, and keen to see who can take it away at the end.
And Johnny Columbus on the left edge with the offload. Thomas Wallace brought down. And the Kiwis already in the red zone off their first set. 5th and last. They drop back. McCartney sends it high. Perfectly placed. Corey Bell's got pressure to take this one, but he'll grab it. And a good job there from Belzer. And a good job there by Corey Bell. Without a doubt, the standout performer for Ireland tonight. And Riley, you'd have to think if Ireland are going to win this one here tonight, you just got to feed him the ball and get him into open space.
Yeah, absolutely. He's the key of this Ireland team. He's who they need to give the ball to if they want anything to happen for them. And we've just seen it. Whenever he's got the ball, he's just had some great moments. He's got both the goals. And here we are with Cyrus Marks running on the sideline. Some good work from him, but Ireland just not able to get over that halfway mark.
And Cyrus Marks, good line break, gets him a bit of space there, and Liam Ryan on the kick. It's a great kick. Forces Gronk and Buncey to run back and field it. And wrapped up in a good tackle by Liam Ryan. Ireland need to tighten up on defense here. There's a lot of easy line breaks for New Zealand in that first half that allowed them to get those 3 converted tries. So New Zealand probably not looking to stray too far from what worked for them in the first half. We'll see if the adjustments will play a crucial part for Ireland getting back in this game. They're only down by 8. So only a single-digit deficit as they give the offload out. Wallace to Kowal. 35 metres gain. Kiwis just inside Ireland half now. They shape up in formation and they drop in the deep pocket. McCartney's there. And watch out. Freeburg's going to be there on... O'Donnell on the return. Steps 1. Cuts in field. But that gap closed pretty quickly. And Ireland looking a bit better already in this first half. The second half. The first half was a bit lackluster. But it seems like they're finally settling into this game. You have to say, Mike.
Yeah, definitely. They just look like they're trying to get this momentum and flow of this game. And here we are with Corcoran, that's a huge fan.
And Corcoran with a big fend there, gets him to the 30. Ireland making good ground on the set, but they're going to watch the ball. Bailey Wilson, a delayed play the ball now. Christie offload to Wilson. And fifth and last, just shy of the red zone they go. Liam Ryan's in the pocket, and he'll just take the run up. Liam Ryan, miscommunication on the play, and that is a let off there for the Wolfhounds.
Liam Ryan, what were you thinking? Just running straight into the defensive line, not really doing anything at all, and that's just a bit of a wasted opportunity there for my point.
Yeah, not sure if he was aware of the tackle count, but fifth and last, and just running the ball, it's not the best option, but nonetheless, Carlisle Matangi, he's come on in the second half at hooker. It's not a role he's accustomed to playing, but he has been for the Kiwis since last week, where he actually did score a try too. Found himself in the right place at the right time, so maybe he'll thrive under that role, playing in a hooker. But nonetheless, now the Kiwis, fifth and last, they give it to McCartney. McCartney will just send it downfield once again. It's a good kick, and O'Donnell forced to let it bounce. And he gets past McCartney, but he's brought down there by David Tiawa. It is Tiawa making the switch there to second row in the second half. Playing at 11, so that 11 spot, especially when you've got speed to inject there, very devastating it can be. You've got someone like Tiawa at the helm. As they go inside, Ireland struggling to get out of their own half. They'll dish it right to Callaghan. Callaghan gets a bit of space. And that right edge working wonders for Ireland. Maybe that's where they'll have to target. Fourth now, inside Kiwi half they go. Wilson, flat ball intercepted, picked off, and Cabral bumps one off on the run. And that was a massive interception. Massive contact there from Kawal and Riley. Ireland on the back foot once again.
Yeah, Ireland, they just keep on throwing these stupid passes, and New Zealand just taking them as presents. Obviously, they were never going to hit an Irish player. They're just wild balls, Hail Marys really, and Ireland just needs to stop them.
And on their own goal line they are, as the Kiwis give it short to McCartney. McCartney will try and barge over for the first try in the second half. The Kiwis captain, I think they're going to award this one. They're going to send it to the bunker. And Jai McCartney gets the ball down. No Jack Howarth situation here. Corey Bell. And I can't see who it was there. Corcoran, I think it was. Paddy Corcoran couldn't do enough to hold him up. And the Kiwis on the board once again. 22-10, kick to come. And not what you want if you're Ireland, Riley. Just an easy try let up there from the Kiwis captain.
Yeah, well, that's the difference in this game so far. Just Ireland chucking the ball around, doing stupid things, giving the ball to New Zealand for nothing. And New Zealand have just been very good with holding onto the ball, not making errors, not chucking around bad passes that will get intercepted. And at the moment, it's just been the difference in this one.
And 24-10 is the score. The Kiwis with the lead. 51 minutes played in this second round Six Nations pool game. And Ireland, it's a do-or-die game. If they lose here tonight, it is all but over. They'll have one more game to play next week against Great Britain. But it could very well be a consolation game for them if they can't get over the Kiwis tonight. Got a huge mountain to climb. But with just under half an hour to go, you can never rule out the possibility of a comeback. Plenty of time here, but they need to try and step up, and someone's going to have to be the ones to put their hand up and lead by example. And it's turned over. 6 again. There you go. The Wolfhounds, clutch interception by Bailey Wilson. And this will get them much needed look. Just shy of the red zone, taken off the ball. Liam Ryan. The Irish fans are absolutely giving it here to the ref. Riley, they had the chance, but again it goes begging.
Man, I think that this luck of the Irish thing is really just a myth, because there has been no luck for Ireland at all. Anytime, I think there's 2 occasions that Ireland have gotten these free get-out-of-jail-free passes. And both times, New Zealand just get the ball straight back. It's just devastating work from New Zealand, not letting Ireland do anything at all. It's definitely hard to watch if you're an Ireland fan.
Yeah, Riley, desperation sometimes can be the downfall. Ireland, they've had their opportunities. They just need to look after the footy. But Caval shanker kick straight to Liam Ryan. And there you go. That'll be a bit of a morale booster for the Wolfhounds. 35 from their own line. First tackle. They go to Corey Bell on the right edge. Corey Bell looking to try and spark that attack. But he can't get past Thomas Wallace, I think it was, as Alex Christie on the run-up, driven back there. Third tackle still shy of the halfway, but they go left to Corey Bell. And it does seem that the game plan of Feed the Beast is in effect. Corey Bell getting 2 touches on this set already, as we see Corcoran through the middle. 5th and last here, 26 gain. The men in green, they play the ball in the deep pocket to Liam Ryan. Ryan will just send it towards Cooper Gronk. Gronk with a bit of space now. He steps one, just has to get through that gap. Can he split the defenders? No, he can't. Great tackle there from Bailey Wilson, I think it was. And the Kiwis rubbing their hands now, already inside opposition half. Second tackle, 45 from the try line. Caval back through the middle. And New Zealand looking well settled into this game. As they give it back towards the right side of Aaron White. Ball tackle now. 57 played. Flat ball from Matungi. And Thomas Wallace there to take the contact, but he's driven back. 5th and last now. Where will they go here, New Zealand? They drop right side. Caval's there. Shanker kick once again, picked off by Liam Ryan. And the pressure getting to Caval. Ireland snatching that one. And they need to try and do something here, Riley. They need to throw it around here. You'd have to think. Time not on their side. Oh, and Corcoran just gets folded on the contact. And what a battle of the forwards it's been. But the Kiwis, they've been bringing a lot of staunchness there. A lot of big hits. Ball tackle now. Corcoran gets him to the 30. 5th and last. Where will they go? Ireland. Oh, Wilson in the way. He juggles the ball. Referee not going to call play. Not going to call a knock on, but it's turned over. So same result, and there it goes, Riley. It's starting to slip away from Ireland. They just need to tie it up here and stop making these simple mistakes, these unforced errors.
Yeah, just once again, just a stupid mistake, and it's been happening all game for Ireland. It was happening last game as well. It's just non-stop. These silly errors that could easily be just smacked out of the game. They just keep on making them, and New Zealand is punishing them.
And Tiawa gets them to the 44 tackle now. New Zealand looking to try and put the dagger through the hearts of the Irish faithful as Chance Bunce taken there by Corey Bell, but he gets them about 11 shy of the try line. 5th and last. They go to McCartney, sends it high. Who's going to be under it? Oh, they let it bounce. Oh, and that one nearly another try there for the Kiwis. Luck of the Irish prevailing on that play. Riley, that would have been the game right there. And luckily for them, the ball bounces over too much. And the Kiwis, that one goes begging for them.
Yeah, it's hard to watch. Here we are, rebound. That's a good.
Play the ball.
Yeah, a good run from Freeburn. It's yeah, Ireland, they finally got another chance here. Let's hope that they don't do something stupid, please.
Christian McKay, that one nearly fatal for Ireland, but they've got a good set. Inside the red zone they go. Corey Bell, can he go for a hat trick? It's offload! Liam Ryan! What a great try from the Irish Wolfhounds. And there you go, back on the board, courtesy of a Corey Bell try assist. Liam Ryan in open space. And still a fighting chance here, the Irish.
Oh man, Corey Bell, he'd have to be pretty ticked off at his team at the moment. He's the only one doing anything. And he's just set up that amazing try for Liam Ryan there. Corey Bell, you are the king.
Corey Bell, what a pivotal role he's playing in this game for Ireland. He's the one that's keeping them alive, keeping them afloat. And Callaghan, I have to say, he's got to slot this one. He's missed one earlier tonight. But he'll get this one, bang over the middle. 16-24 is the score. The Kiwis with an 8-point lead, but Ireland on the fight back. And the Kiwis, they don't want to let this lead get away from them. You have to wonder what the game plan will be. Will they try and hold them out with this 8-point lead till full time? Or do they want to get one more try, 2 more tries on the board and put this one to bed here tonight? As stated before, if the Kiwis win here tonight and Europe beat Great Britain in their game on Wednesday, then the New Zealand Kiwis will qualify for the Six Nations final, as they are in the same pool as Ireland and Great Britain in Pool B. But the Irish Wolfhounds do-or-die game. Corey Bell once again. He is the name that we have been talking about all night. And he is the one that is helping keep Ireland well within this fight as Callaghan takes him inside opposition half now. 4th tackle. Liam Ryan dishes it out. Cyrus Marks hits a step. He's got space on the outside, but he cuts back in field. And he's wrapped up by Chance Bunce. Big kick needed here for the Wolfhounds. Kiwis on their goal line. They'll have to hold up. They send it high. Buncey's there. Tap back. And it's a runaway. Tyler Almatangi will be gone for the Kiwis. And that should be the game. Set and match. Tyler Almatangi brings it home for New Zealand. 28-16. Kick to come. And the collective breath of the Irish fans has been taken away here, Riley. I think that one puts a line through Ireland's hopes of winning tonight's battle.
I can't believe it. The same thing happened last game. Ireland tapping back for absolutely nobody. And the opposite team scores. It was last week. That's what killed Ireland. That's what killed their momentum. Tim James just ran away for that huge try. And this week it's been Almatangi. This is just diabolical work from Ireland. It's hard to watch. They've clearly learnt nothing from last week, and it's just very disappointing for the fans.
Yeah, and a lot of hope and optimism for this Irish side heading into the Six Nations tournament. When you talk about the likes of Liam Ryan, Corey Bell, Justin Monkey, Riley Murray, Kerrigan, Corcoran, and so much talent, star-studded as it is. But they just haven't been able to find their groove, Ireland. They haven't been able to really settle in. Not just into this game, but last week as well. And coming off that comeback win against Europe in the trials, there was a lot to say about the character of the Wolfhounds, the resilience that they can show. But New Zealand, just too much class here tonight. And this is almost what you come to expect from a John McCartney-led side. High-scoring, high-tempo offenses. Oh, Caval gets a fend-off away. And inside the red zone they go. 56 metres gain here. New Zealand looking to get a good kick away. They're not gonna show any mercy, you'd have to think. They send it back. Tap back Columbus! And it's a try once again for the Kiwis. And Johnny Columbus subbing on in the second half at left centre. Right place, right time, picks it off and does the Superman dive. And that one puts the nail in the coffin, Riley. Tough night for the Irish, but you got to give a raps to New Zealand. They've just played out of their skins here tonight.
Yeah, they just played amazing. Definitely too good for Ireland. And same thing happened last week. Ireland conceded that try from before, and then the floodgates opened. Just losing all momentum, all hope to play this game, I reckon. And that's an amazing goal kick for Caval as well.
And Caval slotting the conversion. A 20-point lead here for New Zealand now. 36-16 is the score. The first match of the second round in the Six Nations. With just over 11 minutes to play. And the Ireland fans slowly making their way out of the stands now. It is not going to be their night. Unfortunately for them, it's not going to be their tournament. But they still have one game left next week to try and send it off on a high note. And the Irish will be playing against Great Britain at DW Stadium in Wigan. And what a game that's going to be. A test rematch, you could say, from last season, where it was the Wolfhounds that beat Great Britain in that game. 48-30, I believe it was. Jaden White now through the left edge for tackle. The Kiwis just trying to run out the clock. Not in any rush whatsoever as Tiawa on the left edge gets him inside opposition 40. Just under 50 gained on this set. New Zealand give it back to John McCartney. McCartney sends it downfield. It's a good kick. O'Donnell nearly taking it in goal. He's wrapped up in a wall of defence there. And Riley for New Zealand. Who do you think has been the standouts for them tonight? Because it's been a team performance, but any particular individuals that you thought have had a blinder here tonight?
It's hard to say. I'd probably say it'd have to be Cooper, probably. He's just been incredible. Those kick returns have just been devastating every single time. And, he's really just set the pace for this game since the first minute.
Yeah, and the forward pack of the Kiwis as well, doing a great job. The likes of Kaval, Johnston, Wallace, Moana. It's a very well-rounded forward pack for the Kiwis, and Tatida Maxwell now has been doing a good job at wing. Been held relatively quiet tonight. There's Tawa now through the middle. Not much going on here at the moment. The pace of the game just slowing down now. You can tell that New Zealand just want to send this one till the end, get away with the win, and book themselves one step closer to the Six Nations final. All the eyes in New Zealand will be turned to Wednesday's game, with Great Britain and Europe will be playing at the Racecourse Ground in Wrexham, Wales. What a big game that'll be for the likes of Jordan Lewis, the sole Welsh representative. And if Great Britain do not get up against Europe in that game, the Kiwis will officially be in the Six Nations final and book their ticket for Manchester in a couple weeks' time. That would also be the designated home team should they qualify after this week. So a lot on the line, a lot riding for all teams involved. And Riley for Ireland looking to send it out on a high, but next week you got to say it might be a consolation game, but Ireland definitely want to send it off on a high note and get the W.
Yeah, and well, we'll hope that they can do something. It's probably the easiest matchup that he'll have all competition. They've been pretty hard done by the scheduling, just getting back-to-back two amazing teams in Pacifica and New Zealand. But hopefully next game we'll see more of a fair fight for them, and hopefully it'll be a bit of a better watch.
Yeah, you'd hope so. You'd hope so. You wanna see a competitive competition, and Ireland definitely has what it takes to make it that. But these past two games just hasn't went that way. As David Barner, big bump off, and no let off on the gas for New Zealand. Could they get one more, get them over the 40 mark? It would do a lot for their points differential. Although their fate is almost half sealed. It all comes down to Wednesday's game. If Great Britain lose, the Kiwis are in. If Great Britain win, then it is still a fighting chance for the Lions to sneak that spot from Pool B. As John McCartney sends it up high. It's a shallow kick, Kobe Kelly there. And they'll let him take the catch and just wrap him up there. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Corey Bell with a never say die attitude. You've got to give him his flowers. He's been outstanding for Ireland tonight. A lot of rumours suggesting that there'll be a lot of player movements for the next international tournament, which will be the SRL World Cup. Some wanting to play for the Kangaroos, some even opting to try and start up a new T2 nation. The likes of Malta has been thrown in the works, the likes of a new Mediterranean team perhaps. Be interesting to see. But nonetheless, under a minute and a half remaining. Callaghan gives it towards TTM. The clock winding down now. TTM looking to send it off with one more try. But New Zealand will come away with the win here from John Smith Stadium. And John McCartney, 2-0 in this tournament. They'll be wrapped. The Kiwis will be wrapped. The likes of Bunce, Moana, the men from Aotearoa, they edge ever closer to the Six Nations final, and they're going to march on with a victory here tonight in front of what was a hostile Irish crowd. Tyler Maxwell will be driven into touch, but that is full time. The Kiwis with the win over Ireland. 36-16 is your full-time score. And New Zealand stay on top of Pool B. They're so close to the final, but Riley, it was devastating stuff here for the Irish tonight. That will officially be their tournament. No hopes of making the final now, but your thoughts on their performance as a team?
Yeah, I'd say team performance just wasn't there. The team was Corey Bell, and it just shows by the stats. Everything came up with him, and defense just wasn't there. The attack wasn't there. It just, it just tells a tale when you look at the stats. Really, New Zealand just had everything on Ireland all game.
Yeah, the Kiwis with 24 from 27 completions compared to Ireland's 20 from 24. Had a majority of possession as well. 3 errors to New Zealand compared to the 4 for Ireland. Ireland making 11 more tackles, 183 to New Zealand's 172. Missed tackles on par, 20 to 19 respectively, but the line breaks from the Kiwis nearly at the 40 mark. It was that performance just breaking through the line that really helped open this game for them, and we'll take a look at the player stats. And there we go, Corey Bell, of course, leading the way. 221 run meters, 20 tackles, none missed, 7 line breaks, try assist and a try. 2 tries, sorry. You can't really do much more than that as a player for your team. Bailey Wilson, 190, playing in that hooker tonight. 1 try assist to his name. Liam Ryan, Paddy Corcoran and Kerrigan all over 100, but Riley, you can tell that this Irish attack really struggled. Only 5 of their players getting over the century mark.
Yeah, it just wasn't great. And Corey Bell, there's no surprises there either. Just getting man of the match in the stats here from a losing team that lost by this much. It was a really good game from him. Kerrigan, Corcoran were also pretty decent as well, but just at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough in this team to really overcome these great teams like New Zealand and Pacifica.
Yeah, then we'll take a look at the Kiwi stats now. Tyler Almatangi leading the way at hooker with 208 run meters. But that does go to show that this was more of a team effort from the Kiwis. Cooper Gronk, Chance Bunce, Raul Caval, his brother Rohan Caval, Jaden White, Moana Teawa, TCM and McCartney all over the 100 run meter mark. Chance Bunce with a good try to his name. 5 line breaks, only 1 missed tackle. Almatangi getting on the board as well. McCartney guys, Columbus and White. I mean, it was just a well-rounded team performance from New Zealand, wasn't it?
Yeah, very well-rounded. It just showed watching the game just how locked in they were. They didn't really make any mistakes. It was just amazing work. They only had 2 errors all game. It was by Rahul, I think. And yeah, New Zealand, they just had an amazing game. Full credit to them. Just put pressure on them for all the full 80 minutes.
Yeah, you can hear them chahooing out on the field. It was a great win from New Zealand here tonight. And as it stands, 2-0 in this tournament. Top of Pool B they go. 1 more game of the rounds for New Zealand. Next week they take on Australia. They take on the Kangaroos in what will be a huge battle, a trans-Tasman clash. And like we said earlier, if Great Britain do not beat Europe on Wednesday, the Kiwis will qualify for the Six Nations final. So there's a lot riding on these results. For Ireland next week, taking on Great Britain, they're going to hope to send it off on a high. They're officially out of contention for making the final, but they want to send it off with a bang next week. And what a game that's going to be. What games we have in store for you for the rest of this tournament. And we thank you as always for joining us on your SRL TV coverage from John Smith Stadium. My name's Sonny Tyre, joined in the box by the great Riley Murray. Thank you all once again for tuning in, and make sure you tune in tomorrow because this is going to be the heavyweight clash of Pool A. It's going to be the Australia Kangaroos taking on the Pacifica Islanders, and that game could very well decide who goes through to the Six Nations final in Manchester in just a couple weeks' time. Until then, have a good night. We'll see you back here tomorrow on SRL TV.